the mindset, thought-provoking, you know. I'm your host, Honorable IjahStars, and we're there with our brand new mindset series live on the YouTube. Subscribe, IjahStars Mindset channel, YouTube. Blessed love.
Yeah, man, I just give the hot and scotch you and the naturally spicy one. I say you're now locked into Amlock Live Radio. Don't change your dial, just keep the thing lucky.
Rastafari, yeah man, that's a little short break. But yes, Empress, looking forward, you know, in the month of July.
Yes,
you know, His Majesty Earthstrong coming up as well, you know, the 23rd.
Yes,
you know,
we're gonna celebrate that up in Fairfield House.
Rastafari,
yeah,
that's in
Fairfield House in Bath. That's the only palace His Majesty have in Europe, you know. Although him they have another house in another part of the country, in England, but his palace was in Fairfield, Bath. And I mean to say, that's where the family lived, that's where, you know, a community that he built and contributed to. Yeah, Victoria Park have a lot of His Majesty's, yeah man, His Majesty have a very special areas inside the Victoria Park up in Bath. So anyway, Fairfield House, yeah, not any way, but the right way and the most joyful way on July 23rd is the way to Bath. Yes, Fairfield House. So you can, you know, you can check, you can get in touch with me. Yeah, email me. I can send you a flyer on Facebook. Check me on Facebook, Askale Selassie, and you can get your flyer, see the flyer, and get the information there. All right. Highly blessed. Yes. See you then. We're gonna have a grand time. All right.
Every time.
Yes.
Always a jubilant celebration.
Yes, sir. 127. 127. Yes, I.
Mark.
Yes, sir. You know, him living forever, you know.
Yes, sir.
Inside, they say you can't take it out.
That's it, I know.
Yeah.
We have the first of August coming up also.
Yes.
And you normally have the Emancipation March here.
Yes.
In England. What are your thoughts on the whole thing? Because when you look on the whole thing, you know, to gather, you know, you have to pay a certain amount of money if you want to gather, and if you want to use even the police as a security, you know, who organizing the march have to give some form of payment toward that. So.
Yes.
My question is now, you know, because repatriation, you know, and compensation also, because you can't repatriate without compensation.
Yeah,
you know, you need that.
Right, the reparations.
The reparation.
Yeah, for real, for real.
So how do I look upon that, knowing that, you know, we are agitating to Babylon to say, or to the British crown, the English crown, to say we want repatriation and we want compensation, reparation for the 400 odd years and more that, you know, you brought us into slavery. But we are now taking money and giving to the crown to have us secure on the street. I'm not knocking it still, no, I'm just, you know, what's your thoughts and that, knowing that, you know, us should be getting paid as a people?
Well, the first thing I would say in terms of that, the first thing I would say is that every cent, every penny that is spent in any of our struggles like this, that is talking for the whole nation, yes, every penny of it must be noted. And because the invoice you're going to send, you know. Yeah, it's an invoice you're sending, you know. This must be part of the reparations money. This might be the first part of the reparations money. Yes, that is given to African peoples, because this is an important thing that the African people, even the most of us, are not taking part in the way that we should be. You know, we go on like it's not affecting us, and it's just a small number that is fighting for the greater numbers who are. Don't want to turn your back. This is your story, and this is what when you say that compensation, that is part of the first thing that I would say, that every cent of that, it must be clear that they are going to pay. We are the ones we are having to pay it now. It's all right. It's just a loan. It's a loan that we must get it back, because we must get it back forward. And in fact, you know, this is the kind of thing really that we should be lobbying to our MP and our people like this in the parliament, for them to make sure that this day that we get those things, we get those things. These are gifted to us,
Yes.
for our benefit, so that you know, this is how you start to say you're sorry.
You're sorry.
This is how you, when you're really serious about it, you know. Okay, so you want to give something to the Windrush generation, that's us. Give something in that way. That money that is you're gonna give, make sure you put that aside for that, because that Emancipation March can't stop, you know. We have to do that every year, you know. It's gonna take that time before the people wake up and realize, say, we have to get reparations.
Yes.
We have to get reparations. They can't just keep us here like this. Because this is the thing that is part of the problem, you see. Them can't, back in the day, them could never they get rid of us. All them people want to say go home. Them know very well that we could not leave. That's how also we know so them science we, you know. All them are runway, and now we feel so we work complete. We still had to stay because we still had to build this. We build it, you know. The people that want to reject it completely, gentrify everything, and make the youth them have nothing.
And this is the Windrush. This is the Windrush generation,
yes,
now, who came from in the early 50s.
Yes.
Right. And as they said, build it after the war.
Yes.
After the war.
Yes, straight after the war.
Up until this point now.
Yeah.
And you know, it look away now. You wanna, you know, throw out the people who, you know, work so hard to build what, you know, what the UK or, you know, the United Kingdom is today, because you know it's
and this is why the ones them now who are representing the organization with Windrush, they should be very primary on the march. Do you understand me? Those people should not be absent from the Emancipation March. They should be definitely in the forefront of it, so that the people know that there's a purpose to the invoices that we are sending. You understand me? We have to really, people, it's not just a question of friend, you know, man. This is a serious thing that is affecting your grandchildren. The most of us who have grandchildren in this country have mixed race grandchildren also. You see me? That is also part of the process, you know, to make us feel very much connected, you know, and also make us feel kind of slightly comfortable on a level, you know. Don't bother with it, because your grandchild is gonna have problems too. You understand? And we have to set that, we have to do something about it, man, because all the while now, you know, we ancestors, them are feel away, so we now do nothing. So we just sit down here, so after them work so hard, if you set the thing for me, we have, you see, so reparations, it comes on them level, you know, it comes from us having our own schools, reparations money, you know, because seeing as how many of us now with those connections with the grandchildren and thing here, because I've been hearing about repatriation from before, you know, before whatever age, you understand me? True. So now then them say, oh, when my daughter them grow up, or when my children grow up, let them get some education over here first, and then we can go. But as soon as them finish primary school, so yeah, that family, that people, that couple that said that, them have great grandchildren now in this country. But you know, give thanks that they can go and have a look see in Africa. But you know, it's not the same, because every time you go, you feel like you want to stay, but you can't stay because you have too much roots here, so, and it's very hard to dig up, to move. And how you gonna do it? You have to have that sense of reparations. It's also a psychosis, you know. It's a psychological thing also, you know. So you have to, if you have that funding, that you know that you can be comfortable in terms of your movements, then you can definitely be able to move. And you know, man, they're always trying to get rid of us, you know. It's not now. So any level, any type of thing where they want to call it, any kind of title where they want to call it, any hat, whether it be minority or immigrant or no visa or whatever they want to call it, it's still the same thing. We have to know that. But because they know how disunited we are, but at the same time, you know, one 5-year-old will tell me, say, no. One of the 5-year-old, no. We're united because we all breathe. And we all have the same thing. But then again, you start going to the whole world, when name humanity is united. No, we want to talk about a specific kind of unity that deals with our mindset of our people, that says that when the 1st of August comes, if you're not on holiday, you should be, because you have a march to attend. You have to go and make sure that your name is written there. It's not on a piece of paper, you know. It's a universal vision. Yes, because it's the whole nation. Listen, after the first year of the march, I watched it on TV. I was in Ethiopia watching it on TV. You see, as I talk about it, it's the same, you know, lioness stand up, you know, because really and truly, you know, that was an incredible divine move, people. It's only the Almighty could have make everyone come out, you know. It's only the Almighty. No matter who instigate the idea, remember say, all good ideas come from His Majesty, you know, same way, from the divine power. Okay? The divine power of the inspiration. And most people, enough ones get ideas, but them don't act on it. But you see the action of ones and ones. Give thanks for everyone who made the action to make that one possible. But guess what? That amount of unity, Babylon couldn't take that. Because I stay right there. And then I come forward like within 2 strands I come forward. And it's peer bickering going on because the ones them ego and shigo, you see the thing? That can destroy the thing, you know. We have to let go ego and shigo, my brethren and my sister. We have to let go that and move forward without that. You see me? Because it's okay, we can work together, you know. But we have to forget the ego and the shigo, and then we can see how much clearer everything is when we're working as one, together as one, you know. Nation building. Yes, I. So you have to do your part. Everyone have to try and do their part in every way they possibly can, you know.
True.
You know what I mean?
It's imperative.
It's imperative.
Yes, I.
Yes, I. It's our future.
Yes.
Yes, and which is now, by the way.
One more.
Sorry.
One more point where I want to touch upon before we seal up. We're there here so in London now, and we see the epidemic of knife crime, and it's mostly black youths are being knifed, and mostly black youths are, you know, going to prison. You know, as a mother, you know, what the eye tell, because you said earlier that, you know, us black men, we are an endangered species.
Yes, it's a real thing. And you know, it's very, very deep and sad to see that is the younger generation killing the generation, like trying to wipe out their own generation. You understand? This is the thing now that you know, say, it's over and beyond a normal human vibration going on there. Because one brethren today described the knife them, you know. Them is some special kind of knife, you know. that they wouldn't be selling to no teenager just so. So they're getting them from somewhere. That's the next thing. Where is these guns and knives coming from? You know, black people don't have these things. They never had no charge of no guns and no knives. We're not a race of people like in that position yet. So now is a certain mindset. It come one say is a combination of the food, the education, the situation as they look around and see the gentrification going on. That is taking out the black population out of the thing, the picture. Yeah, so you know, is a certain kind of look. Nowadays, you know, as a black mother, grandmother, the youths them don't see me, you know. When I walk in the street, you know, there's no eye contact, no nothing. It's like if they look in my way, it's like, whoa, I'm just a completely alien person to them. They don't have no connection. The way that you see them, it's like there's no connection in them with anything that says you're a good person. You're a good person. You know that, because it's like everyone is trying to be as bad as they could possibly be, more outrageous than ever. This is what is the kind of thing that is encouraged somewhere in our youths. Them thing is encouraged. Is it neglect that encourage that from peer pressure now amongst them one another? Because you can't find no one under certain age more than so who's gonna leak out against homosexuality or LGBT, you know. There's nobody under a certain age up to 18 or so is gonna do that, because when you do, there was a 9-year-old, 10-year-old girl who leaked out about it being taught in schools. Now imagine that disgrace. When I say Sodom and Gomorrah is a real thing, you know, people. If you're being taught homosexual principles, about like 7 years ago, children were getting sex education classes, and the teachers were handing out flavored condoms. Flavored condoms. Not even regular condoms. So you got into a different level of sexual behavior that is being, and they were 12 years old, it's students in the class.
And this is in England.
And this right here in England. Right here in England, okay? Flavored condoms was being handed out to 12-year-olds in the classroom. It might have been part of some experiment, but guess what? Every borough can experiment in their own borough, you know. So whatever. You understand? Some boroughs have certain reputation for certain. You understand? So therefore, in that borough, that is what they were perpetrating. That was their thing. They were the forerunners of that in education. And that was one of the first signs I see that, oh, I'm really serious about this, like on another level. Because those things are straight up indications of how you should be moving.
So when you said earlier that, you know, parents have to really be on top of what
so
the youth
much. So much. Look here, it's not by accident that parents are run up and down and work because they just have to keep, because they need to be earning. Yeah. Remember in the 90s, 80s and 90s, unfortunately for I and I, it was a large proportion of single mothers. Yes, in the system. I was a teacher in the school system here, and believe me, it was so the norm that everyone in front of me who's black is a single parent, or where's them come from. You understand? So that this now was something that the government, the ruling, everybody know that. So the next step was to destroy the thing now, man, because you don't go much. The program for the man them already set, you know. Brethren and sisters. The program for the brethren, the meal is already set in the black race. So now, you have a single mother now, is she have to work on, because she going to produce the youth them now, who is going to be your slaves in the system. So therefore, you're a black slave, you know, so therefore you must have a program for them. So, when I see that, as a teacher, I see that every parent meeting, I tell you, I beg the black parents, them, the black mothers, them especially, to come out, please. Please, come out, man, let go the coronation street, let go the thing. Come come to the parents meeting because it's your child. But put myself on the governing body in the school, first time try and block the black youth, them getting expelled and suspended all the while. Because the parents, them will not take, them not even take part, them just low up them picnics up. Because them claim says a great education system. And that's it. It used to be. It used to be when you were under colonial powers, it was then good. It was good, we considered even great too. Right? But that was the time. It's not still so again though, you cannot leave your youth up. So the thing about it is that every parent have this responsibility. Black parents, you must and born, you have this responsibility. That is to debrief your youth, them find out what's going on with them and them friend, man. Don't make it get too far.
Subscribe, IjahStars Mindset channel, YouTube, blessed love.